Hi, I'm Kim Skildum-Reid from Power Sponsorship in Sydney, Australia. And here's today's question. Are sponsorship agency double dippers ethical? Now this is a really interesting question and it happens all the time and I'm really uncomfortable with it, I have to say. So this is basically where a consultancy or an agency of some type introduces a sponsor to a rights holder, often both of them clients. So that would be like, I'm a consultant, that would be like me introducing one of my corporate clients to one of my rights holder clients and saying, you guys should do business together, and collecting a fee from both of them. That's the key. That's the double dipping part. Now, I'm not a fan of this. I'm really not a fan of this. You know, one side or the other is okay, but remuneration from both sides creates a real conflict of interest. Like, who are you working for? In terms of, when I'm working for a client, my total concentration is on offering them great objective advice. Like, I want to give great objective advice to turn them into the best possible sponsor, the best possible rights holder, up there in the upper echelons around the world. I want their skills and approach to be that good. So if I'm offering that kind of granular support and advice to a client, but I'm introducing them to somebody who's also paying me, that undermines my own credibility. And so I wouldn't do it. I'm just not going to do it. I might make an introduction and say, look, very clearly, I'm not, I'm working for this organization and I'm working for that organization. Both are clients of mine. I think you should work together, but I'm not going to take a fee from this from either of you. Like, I'm just going to make the introduction and you can sort it out yourself. That is as far as I would go, because really, are you offering objective advice if you're taking money from both sides? And, agencies and consultancies are supposed to be offering objective advice. So my preference is not to do it at all. I just think that that two organizations, putting these two organizations together and then getting paid from both sides is just kind of unseemly. But if you're thinking about it, if you've got a real genuine case there and you're bound and determined that you're going to capitalize off of this in some actual money way, total transparency has got to be the only option here, like the only option. Both sides need to know that you're collecting a fee from the other side, and they need to know how much. If you're not prepared to do that, then it really is in the unethical category. I'd also suggest that once you introduce them, you stay out of it. Because what you don't want to be doing is trying to make a relationship work that really isn't going to work because you're seeing, the ka-ching dollar signs in front of your eyes. And I just think that is not a great plan. So, in terms of agency double dippers, I'm not a fan. You can do it if there's total transparency and you stay out of the actual negotiations. But, it really does sort of pose more questions than it answers. Need more assistance? Recommended additional resources and reading can be found in the video description. If you need professional help of the sponsorship type of course, I provide strategic sponsorship consulting, in-house and group training, keynote speeches, coaching, and sponsorship systems design for large, diverse, or far-flung organizations. Please note, I'm not a sponsorship broker and I can't help you to secure sponsorship. There's also information in the video description about my comprehensive, on-demand online sponsorship courses for both sponsors and rights holders. Feel free to drop me a line if you have any questions about this video, or if you have a question you'd like me to address in another one of these Ask Me Anything videos. Contact details are in the description. If you found this video valuable, I suggest you subscribe to the channel so you hear about new how-to content as it becomes available. Thanks for watching and happy sponsorship.